What a crazy week it has been. From the shutdown of a popular plastic surgery clinic in Nairobi after a botched surgery that led to the death of one of its patients,
to the release of famous Atlanta rapper Young Thug after he spent more than 2 years behind bars.
We'll also show you how anyone with a computer can make $1 million.
This and much more in this week's episode of
The family of businessman Francis Ng'ang'a is grieving the loss of their loved one, Lucy Wambui, who tragically passed away following complications from a cosmetic surgery procedure.
According to Amira, a brand influencer on Instagram, Lucy's procedure was allegedly performed by someone without proper certification as a plastic surgeon.
It is very sad to lose a beautiful lady like Lucy due to negligence and malpractice by people who are not qualified to perform plastic surgery procedures.
Do not come here to be butchered as they have butchered an innocent lady.
Lucy was initially discharged from the clinic, Body by Design, but soon returned due to unbearable pain. With no doctors at the clinic, she was taken to Nairobi Hospital, where emergency surgery attempted to address the damage.
But despite these efforts, Lucy's condition deteriorated and she passed away at the intensive care unit. Being close friends with the family, former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko took the personal initiative to ensure that authorities shut down the clinic and immediately launched investigations into the matter.
It is unfortunate that innocent lives were lost, as in the case of Lucy. We have finally managed to close down this facility, Body by Design, also known as Omnicare Medical.
This incident has seen netizens take to platforms such as X and Instagram, where they expressed their views. Doctors' negligence should never be entertained.
Who do you think is the most influential person in the Republic of Kenya? Take a minute to think about it. Could it be William Ruto, the president of the country, or even Vimal Shah, Kenya's richest man? Or maybe you're thinking it's not one person, but instead Gen Z as a whole.
Well, according to Infotrack, the most influential person is not among the Gen Z, is not the richest man in Kenya, and has never even been the president.
Raila Odinga, ladies and gentlemen.
The survey said that 26% of Kenyans considered him the most influential person in the country, but most Kenyans do not agree.
Ana influence nani? He has always led when it comes to opinion polls, but we all know what happens when it comes to real votes.
President Ruto ranked second with 7%, Rigathi Gachagua was third at 6%, and Gen Z ranked fourth at 5%. But given the recent demonstrations and the impact they've had on the country, many believe Gen Z should have been at the top.
Gen Z at 5% is a joke, but I think we top as Gen Zs.
Honorable mentions from the list include Murara Kebaso at 4%, Eric Omondi at 3%, and Deputy President Kithure Kindiki at 1%.
I take full responsibility for my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom.
Young Thug was released from jail after accepting a plea deal in a RICO case against him. He pleaded guilty to several charges including gang-related offenses, which resulted in a 40-year sentence. But since he had served time since his arrest in May 2022, he won't serve additional time in prison. Instead, he'll complete 15 years of probation, during which he faces strict conditions, including restrictions on being in the Metro Atlanta area for the first decade of his probation.
Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. That's the official name for the condition that led to Rigathi's hospitalization a few weeks ago. Also referred to as broken heart syndrome, the condition weakens the left ventricle of the heart and is caused by both emotional and physical stress, which we all know he has had enough of over the past few months.
These are the suspected causes of the broken heart syndrome: political tensions, public scrutiny, economic challenges, internal party dynamics, leadership responsibilities, and public expectations.
But the man seemed to have accepted his fate, even changing his bio on his social media from Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya to Kenyan.
Wishing him speedy recovery, because although most people recover fully within few months, in rare cases, broken heart syndrome can lead to persistent symptoms or in severe instances, even death.
Lil Durk's arrest recently made headlines due to his alleged involvement in a for hire plot against rapper Kwando Rondo. Federal prosecutors allege that Durk and his OTF group plotted to end Rondo as retaliation for the 2020 death of King Von, an OTF member. Von was reportedly ended by Rondo's associate. This sparked ongoing tension between their groups, leading to a 2022 hit attempt on Rondo's life.
During the attempted hit, Rondo's cousin, Saviaya Tilal Lalpab Robinson, was tragically killed, further intensifying the feud. Prosecutors claim Dak not only planned but financed the operation, using OTF resources to pursue the alleged plot. Authorities reported Dak tried to avoid arrest by booking flights to Dubai, Switzerland, and even arranging a private jet to Italy, but he was ultimately apprehended in Miami on his way to the airport. The charges are severe, with possible life sentences or the death penalty.
Maverick Aoko, who has gained the title DCI Twitter, has been found after nearly 10 days of going missing. News of her discovery was confirmed on a post from her ex account, where her aide shared that Aoko was found near the Kenya-Tanzanian border.
Prior to her disappearance, Aoko's last online activity suggested she might have gone into hiding. These might be related to a post she made involving a prominent government figure, as Kenyans speculated on Twitter. Initially, her family and friends believed Aoko's absence was part of her routine, given her occasional breaks from the public eye. However, as days passed without any communication, her family grew increasingly anxious.
She is currently in hospital where she's undergoing medical care.
Did you know that Manchester United is at the 14th position in the EPL table?
14? You know you can be prosecuted for that.
Manchester United fans had taken to social media platforms to critique the failure that was their coach Erik ten Hag. After consecutive losses and outright poor performance from the team, they sacked the manager and have decided to recruit Ruud van Nistelrooy. The ten Hag curse was immediately lifted as the team thrashed Leicester City 5-2, raising hopes for the fans.
Onan, a Ugandan Arsenal fan, decided to give his friend Okello an eternal timeout after they had a disagreement following the last Sunday's game that saw Arsenal draw to Liverpool. It is alleged that after Salah scored the equalizing goal in the 81st minute, Okello, the Red Devils fan, celebrated by throwing popcorn at Onan, who was enraged.
After the match, Onan ambushed Okello with a wooden rod, inflicting severe injuries. Okello was rushed to hospital but later succumbed to his injuries. Police are looking for Onan, who is still at large. Mambo ya mpira tusiweke kwa roho, guys. Unaweka kwa lungs, una breathe out, inaisha.
If you are eating, kindly skip ahead. For your own good, skip ahead. The video you're watching captures the moment when thousands of villagers participated in the annual Pidakala War in India, also known as the Poop Wars. Participants from rival villages threw cow dung at each other while onlookers gathered to watch, and the ritual aims to ensure health, prosperity, and rainfall in the community. The Poop Wars are even overseen by the Indian Police Service to prevent real riots.
In a recent interview with the Breakfast Club, 50 Cent said he was offered $3 million to perform at Donald Trump's Madison Square Garden rally but declined. Unaweza kataa the $3 million?
Asdani.
Pia mimi siwezi kataa. In fact, I would even write a song for the guy. When asked why he declined, he said he was afraid of politics.
I'm afraid of politics, bro. So you understand. I do not like
Bro once got shot 9 times and is afraid of politics.
We had promised in the intro to tell you how to make $1 million. Well, Apple is currently offering rewards of up to $1 million through its Bug Bounty program to anyone who can successfully hack its private cloud compute. This is a move to promote security and showcase the reliability of the system to its clients.
Well, be sure to follow us for more on how to become a millionaire overnight. Apparently, just like age, height is but a number, at least according to Irene Karemi. Peter Maina Wanjiru married Irene Karemi at a colorful wedding on October 12, 2024. Maina narrated that some netizens became concerned with their height difference after sharing a photograph they took on their wedding day on Facebook. Some asked how he managed to kiss the lady, while others simply wanted to know why the short king chose a taller woman. However, the happy groom noted that his height has never been an issue in their relationship and disclosed that in marriage, it is the heart that falls in love and not the body.
I remember when I proposed to her, she asked me if I was sure I wanted to marry a tall girl, and I told her it's not about the height. The heart falls in love and not the body, he stated. But while some men out here falling in love, others are not fortunate enough to. For those of you currently in relationships, think twice before you do something that might end up losing you, your partner. As a man in Nigeria puts it,
seeing my ex's wedding pictures today breaks my heart, and I'm literally on my lowest today, reminiscing how I messed up. I let her slip away. She was amazing, cared and stood by me, typically a virtuous woman, but I never realized what I had. I messed up.
That's it for this week's video. Be sure to subscribe and we'll see you next week. That's it for this week. That's it for this.
If you're a fan of Hollywood movies, you must have heard of the saying.
Nilikuwa na zubaa hizo.
Well, this story. This story. Mine narrated. And I'm literally. Yeah. I'm literally.